Chinese players in the final of the Asian Championships.
Blue. Just wait.
So there's the left-hander, Fu Haifeng, 27 years of age, from Jiang in Guangdong province. His partner, Gai Yun, 31, from Suzhou in Jiangsu province. And they've been great servants to Chinese badminton, 4 world titles, silver medalists at the Olympic Games in Beijing. And how dearly they would love to change the colour of that medal come London next year. Win-loss record for the year, very impressive, 52-7, and that translates into 9 final tournaments, individual tournaments that is, 6 titles, but I guess what's most impressive is they reach 9 consecutive finals from the Asian Badminton Championships until the Hong Kong Super Series event. And then in China, actually withdrew at the quarter-final stage. And there is Noriyasu Hirata, 28 years of age, his partner 25, although he'd want to celebrate his 26th birthday, which will happen on Sunday, finals day here of course. Like to celebrate that in style with a title. Number 8 on the world rankings, but number 7 on the Super Series rankings, and they've been great supporters of the Super Series, having competed in all 12 of them. And their reward number 7 on the list, and as you can see, this is the 3rd meeting between these two pairs. The last time they met was the semi-final of the French Super Series events in Paris earlier this year. 3 games on that occasion. Pinder Sabawal of India and Greg Velikot of Australia. Well, Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng have only played one previous Super Series finals tournament. That was the Super Series finals for 2010, and they lost in the semi-final to the pair that went on to win it, the Danes. Matthias Bo and Carsten Mogensen lost in 3 games. Whereas for this Japanese pair, making their first appearance at Super Series finals.
Players ready?
And just reward. Played well all
Ladies
year.
and gentlemen,
And as I say, great supporters of the Super
on my
Series.
left, Hirokatsu Hashimoto, Noriyasu Hirata, Japan. And on my right, Kai Yun, Fu Haifeng, China. Noriyasu Hirata to serve to Kai Yun, love all, play.
Well, it really is a must-win situation for the Chinese pair. If they were to lose 2 matches in 2 days, it would make qualifying really out of their hands, wouldn't it? It would be down to the other pairs in the group and how they performed. But as far as the Japanese are concerned, they'll be wanting to build on their good form of yesterday.
Yes, they played a good match yesterday. You'd have to say they're probably going to have to step the level up even more today. Fu have been in great form this year.
Yeah, 7 Super Series tournament finals, winning 4 of them. Singapore, Indonesia, Japan and Hong Kong.
Service over. 1-3.
play. Read it well, stepped in.
3.
As we were saying yesterday, Hashimoto, not really a natural front court player, but it's an area of his game that has improved during the last 12 months.
Service over. 4-2.
Oh, great flick serve from Kai-Yun.
5-2. 5. 5. Play.
Rally. Well finished off. It was the block from Kai-Yun. Immediately
6-2.
followed forward to make the kill. Even though he had to move the full diagonal of the court for that kill.
I was just going to say during the rally that the Japanese had done really well to keep Kai-Yun off the net. But eventually, when he did get his chance, that was the decisive factor. Reads the game so well in that area.
Service over. 3-6.
Well, that was maybe the impressive part of the game yesterday from the Japanese pair. Hirata really played well on the front court. Created a lot of opportunities for his partner. Read the game very well against the Korean pair. Be interesting to see how he matches up against Kai-Yun today. That was some pickup. He left it. Shuttle was less than a metre off the floor when he hit it. Generated a lot of power from low down to recover.
Unfortunately, we're not seeing that extraordinary shot from the back of the court. No, that was good.
8-3.
Nice doubles, good angle from the smash in the rear court. Hirata stepping off, anticipating the drive defence, clipping the shuttle down in front of the defensive position.
Exemplifies what you've been talking about. Hashimoto not as comfortable, not as effective at the front of the court.
No, we'll see it here, not great footwork. Off balance when he was hitting and really only got one pace to go.
Hirata setting a new trend with footwear. Bright yellow socks. Do you like that? I do.
I'm not sure it goes with the orange shoes. Bit of a clash there.
Service over. 5-10.
Now it's drifted wide.
Service
So
over.
to the mid-game interval with a
11-5
6-point advantage. Kai-Yun and Fu Haifeng. Of course, we didn't have an opportunity to see their match yesterday, the Chinese world champions, when they played against Chai Biao and Guo Jingdong. But 3 games, 21-19 in the decider, but only 46 minutes in duration.
Yeah, often strange games when you play your compatriots. You know each other's games so well. They're the top 2 pairs in China. Train a lot together. Can lead to some odd situations in matches.
11-5. Play.
Good play from
Service
Hirata.
over.
Yeah,
6,
chained 3
11.
shots together there. Defence from the Chinese was good, but he was very mobile and agile in his positional play. Managed to finish the point.
Service over. 12-6.
Well, his commitment at the net is second to none, really. Kai Yun.
Great intensity. Once the Chinese got the attack, keep the shuttle coming down, don't give their opponents time to settle in defence. And fixed in those mid-court positions. Look at them, 2 of them high on the court, looking to move forward all the time.
272, my goodness me. 70 miles per hour. Oh, he's pushed it wide. Big gap at the front of the court because, of course, both the Japanese players getting in each other's way at the back of the court, and then he makes the error.
Yeah, we're disappointed with that one. That's a great serve. Great serve, and he was quick in after it, and that forced the error, really. Missed it, gone with the drift.
Service over. 14-8.
Goodness.
Hirata kept his cool again. Didn't try and force it, was patient. Chinese all out of position. He was patient there, didn't try and hit that hard. Partner hits the space. Anticipate straight reply.
Nine 14.
Needs
Play.
to watch Lin Dan when he dives, because Lin Dan seems to jump up very quickly indeed.
Yeah, if he was a bigger unit though.
Yeah, absolutely.
15-9.
Tall, strong athlete.
Probably say 15 to 20k heavier, I would imagine.
Yeah.
He's got the power to back it up.
16-9.
But he lacks in agility, he makes up for in power. Doubles again.
17-9.
Brilliant probing play in the front court, creating the opportunity for his partner.
That's a good angle.
It is.
Service over. 10-17.
crowd enjoying that.
That's a really good quality in the middle of there. There was a super defensive shot from Hirata, changing the direction, getting in behind it, taking the attack, but eventually Chinese getting their own opportunity.
Play. Service over, 11-18.
Good trajectory on the drive, kept it low and tight to the net, that forced the error.
Service over, 19-12.
Masuda seemed to be indicating about turning the shuttle there. You're on their defence, try and turn it. Oh my goodness, that's so good.
Great net play there.
20, game point 12.
Really tight from both players. Kaiyun coming out on top yet again.
8 game points.
Game.
No, first time of asking in the opening game.
First game won by
21-12.
Fu Haifeng, 21-12.
13 minutes of play. Oh, looking very sharp indeed. As far as the Japanese pair are concerned, well, it was suggested that they need to up their games from their performance yesterday, even though they won yesterday.
Yeah, it's a different type of game, the Korean pair. Really, neither of the two Korean players are very dominant front court players. So Hirata was able to get in and control the game from the front court. But it's a different kettle of fish today against someone like Kaiyun, who prides himself on being able to beat anyone in that area. And although there's been some good rallies and good exchanges, you'd have to say Kaiyun's been able to dictate the game so far.
イメージ昨日と一緒で2回目3回目でしっかり準備してそれ大事だよね自分の当たりところからね端ね自分のところ来るからこっちにいたらライブ来るからすぐあなたきちんとそこ2番目ねショットな軽くでも
His Japanese is absolutely fluent nowadays, isn't it?
It's impressive.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Ready? Second game, level, play.
So the world champions from China, number 1 seeds Kaiyun and Fu Haifeng, have taken that opening game pretty comfortably, 21-12.
Service over.
Nice reading the play from Hirata. Worked his way up the court. Closed the space down, and sure enough, the shuttle arrived.
Whilst this Japanese pair may not be as well known globally as their opponents, they've had some very, very good results over the last 12 months. Not only beating the World Championship silver medalists yesterday, but semi-final of the Indian Super Series events, beat beat Kikian Kiat and Tamboon Hyong of
Service
Malaysia, former
over,
world number
2-1.
ones, of course. And at the Asian Badminton Championships, beat the current Olympic champions Marcus Kido and Hindra Setiawan. So, whilst they may not have won many titles throughout their careers so far, Japanese pair,
3-1.
without question, every other pair will regard them as a serious threat.
Yeah, certainly one of the most improved men's pairs of the year, you'd have to say. Yesterday was another step up for them.
2-3.
Yeah, good pressure.
Service over.
Yes, and of the two
4-2.
Chinese players, I've always felt that Fu Haifeng looks a little more awkward on his defensive play.
Yeah, it's something that's improved over the years, but occasionally you still see some old bad habits creep in. Fixed position, a little bit planted, playing round his feet rather than moving his feet to create space for the racket. Got away with it, but not as effective in that combination.
5-2.
Hashimoto there, stuck in the middle of the court. If he stays in the middle, Hirata can't rotate in. The front court player needs to move left or right just to create the possibility to rotate. Good defense. Kayun eventually working into that net
Service
position.
over. 3-5. Service over. 6-3.
It's good again.
Out.
No serve is short
Service
of the
over.
mark.
4-6. Ball.
That's a good return.
Service over.
Got onto it early.
7-4.
Good drive with the legs, took the shuttle early. Punch into the rear court.
Service over. 5-7.
Yeah, this time it's the other way around.
6.
Kayun creating the opportunity for Fu in the forecourt, just as effective.
Service over. 8-6.
doubles. Kayun mixing the play up there several times there. Pace on from his partner in the rear court, pace off in the front court. Manoeuvring the Japanese defensive position and eventually creating the opportunity to finish.
Play.
Did well to get out of the way.
8-all.
Landed well long of the back line, that shuttle. And he's slightly off balance, then realises it's going to go long. He did do well to get out of the way.
Yeah, as you say, not quite the same agility as Lindan, but it was effective enough.
Great play.
Back level.
8-all. Play. Service over. 9-8. Service over. 9-all.
Does show the big difference between the two pairs. What was that? 5 or 6 attempts to get the shuttle down by the Japanese pair. One big smash from the Chinese once they got on the attack, involved the net player. End of rally.
Yeah, just missing a little bit of firepower, aren't they, from the rear court, the Japanese pair. They play well, they're very well organised, good combination plays. Just missing a yard of pace from the rear court at the moment.
Out. Service over. 10-all.
Well, that's good from the Japanese pair. They've stuck to their task, got themselves right in this game. Well, traditionally we can expect a little burst from Kayun here, I think. He'll be looking to get control of this game coming off the break. He's just been forced off the net for the last few rallies.
Play. ball.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good
Yeah.
shot. Nice return.
11 all.
He'll be looking to make the break here. Whoa,
Service
there's
over.
a technical
12,
problem. No
11.
way he could get around the head there.
No.
Needed to switch grips, take it on the backhand. Got a little bit of a mess there.
Service over. 12 all.
Oh, a couple of missed time shots
Service
there.
over.
Came off the
13,
frame, that last
12.
one, but very effective.
Players change.
And it was an extraordinary shot too.
Quick guy.
Yeah, Hirata keeping his cool, and again, not trying to hit the shuttle too hard. Just clipping the shuttle down into spaces.
13 12. Play.
Well, it's called long, but there was a little
14,
indication
12.
there from Hirata, the line judge. And it's what we were talking about earlier, that hand signals from the players
Yeah.
can influence line judges. If the line judge isn't, well, I think the right call was made. It was just a fraction long.
Yeah, it's a good call. Yeah, again, you can see Chinese trying to up the tempo, but it actually suits the Japanese pair. They like this fast, flat game. Hirata serving well, picking up points. Turned into a useful lead now.
Play.
There's a chance.
Service over. 13 15.
To say that was a defensive return of serve, playing the block from below net height. Yeah, that was a real chance.
Fourteen 15.
Oh, that's good play. And this time from Hashimoto.
Service over.
Yeah, read it well.
14.
See him here, follow in, fill the space. It's good play.
Hashimoto. Play.
Well, Japanese pair really playing with some belief at the moment.
17
Yeah.
14.
They're really rotating well mid-court to forecourt, closing down that front court area, putting a lot of pressure on Fu in defence. He's not as quick with his racket as Kai Yun. That's having the effect of keeping Kai Yun out of that front court position.
Yeah, it's gone well long.
Service over. 15 17.
No. points coming up.
Yeah, this time the Chinese pair not playing flat in defence, using width to the rear court.
Just 1 point in it.
Play.
Well, I said a crucial couple of points, and we've had a couple of really lame errors from Hirata.
Yeah, that was nervy, you'd have to say.
Back level, 17 all.
Again, good concentration from the Japanese pair.
17. Mapo.
Chinese trying to use width against them in the rear court. Japanese keeping their focus, keeping the attack. Keep the shuttle coming down, and the change of pace caused all the problems there. Taking the pace off.
Quick. Hirata. Eighteen, 17. Play.
Good play. Saw the space.
19, 17.
And now just 2 points away from this second game.
Play.
Yeah, in the end, the defence broken down.
18, 19.
There in the end, but a couple of nervy shots there from the Chinese pair, I thought.
Yeah.
A couple of hesitations. Do I go for the kill? Do I push back?
Play.
Oh, well wide.
Yeah. Again,
Service over.
he's creating a lot of pressure on Fu's
20,
defence, and there's
18.
some cracks beginning to show there, you'd have to say.
Yeah, indeed. Well, can they convert one of these 2 game point opportunities? Hashimoto and Hirata. Clever smash across the body.
Service over. 19, 20.
And game point well saved.
The pressure on the server though.
Oh, he's gone for a new racket. Goodness me. but to no avail in the end, because the Japanese pair of Hirata Hashimoto and Moriyasu Hirata convert on their second game point opportunity. What a rally it was. But it is now one game all. Off he goes for his new racket. Well,
on the balance of play in the second game, they deserve that. Took the play to the Chinese, created lots and lots of pressure from mid-court to forecourt. As I say, if they've got a problem, they're just missing a yard of pace maybe from the rear court, but once they get into the mid-court, front-court positions, they're very effective indeed. Certainly the pace they were generating on the mid-court exchanges was really causing Fu some problems technically.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
well, this is fairly desperate times as far as Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng are concerned, because they've played one match prior to this. They've lost one match. If they were to lose this as well, obviously we would have to wait and see what everybody else in the group achieves, but it would be highly unlikely that they could qualify for the semi-finals. So they will be absolutely desperate to find the sort of form that they showed in the opening game.
Well, that's a great first point from Hirata. Well placed short service. Rack it up quickly. Great interception on third shot. He's really playing with some confidence at the moment.
Service 1 all.
Wow.
Read that, stepped up the court, took it early. Generates so much power.
This is a good start by the world champions here in this third game. 5 straight points from love one down. And the run comes to an end.
2-5.
terrific.
Great intensity again, just missing a yard of power to actually win from those rear court positions, but they keep the shuttle coming down. It's great intensity. Eventually, they get through.
Thank you, Moko. Hashimoto, play. 3-5, play.
Well, in this deciding game, it's been Fu Haifeng as far as the Chinese pair is concerned that's really dominated the net area, and that's very unusual for them as a pair.
Yeah, good run on his service, and that was good reactions after his return. It's an error, not been many. Again, good patience. Just changing the pace and the direction of the smash each time, and eventually getting through.
That's a good return of serve from Hirata.
Yeah, I'm not letting the server intercept the third shot, forcing his partner to take it from below net height.
Oh, goodness.
Good block from Kai-Yun. Hirata trying desperately not to lift the shuttle, but made the mistake going for the return block. Good teamwork again. Hirata very steady from the rear court, isn't he? Places his smash as well. He's got no real power, but hits with good angle as the shuttle's coming up, gives his partner a chance.
Yeah, double hit. Spotted by the umpire. Serve. What's that? 3 or 4 throughout this match.
Yeah. It's just testament to the pressure that the Japanese have built up on them.
Yeah.
really have stood their ground in that area of the game. They served well themselves, as we see there. Normally they expect the easy points on serve and return to be going Kai Yun's way, but at the moment he looks under pressure there. Serve again, better return though.
So the four-time world champions have the advantage as the players' change ends in this deciding game. That's his fastest of the match so far, 2:55. Partner hit one at 2:72.
今の後のサフレッシュうまいだからね。さっき下をダメにもそのままそこ大丈夫ね。あと後ろ側カバーね、ハーフターマーとかでもう一回ね。ね、今サフレッシュから集中してね。
相手ここ負けたら終わりやから緊張してるプレッシャーあるよこっち負けダメでも足もう一回あるやからさ
From
だから
this
全然
near
考え
side
方
of the
違う違う
court,
もう一回チャンスあるから
side the Japanese pair against
設定してね
Honda.
思い切っていけばいい
前からもう設定してからね。
水しも OK 思い切っていけ思い切って
走って
Physically,
ね。
there's
さ
not
さったらいて
a
大丈夫ね。
great deal of
あと我慢ね。
difference. Psychologically, it always makes a difference to players, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe just a little bit easier to attack from this end. Slightly quicker end. Harder to finish the points from the far end.
Play.
Well, Kai Yun just pointing out to the umpire that a lot of perspiration at the front of the court. Wants that mopped up before they resume play.
Thank you. Thank you, Papa. Play.
Oh, it's just gone wide. That definitely did get taken with the drift.
Yeah. Once you hit soft, you've got to give yourself a margin on that side of the court, really. As the pace goes off the shuttle, it dives away to the right-hand side. Interesting though, isn't it? I mean, it's the Japanese that are creating the attacking opportunities on the front court after the serve and return exchanges. Played really well in that area.
Oh, that's
Great
brilliant.
shot. Great shot.
Super. Not only technically, but the vision to see that's where the gap was.
Nice agility to get the legs out of the way, get the body out of the way, get the racket to the shuttle. Really good coordination.
Oh, just long.
11-12.
Must have been close.
Well, 4 straight points to close the gap.
And again, winning those mid-court exchanges. Surprised after a run of points on short serve that he used the flick. Might regret that.
Pressure agility there from Fu Haifeng, number 1 in the second game. He got all tangled up in himself trying to play that round the head shot. has gone in the racket of Kayun. Drops the racket to the floor and stamps on it in frustration.
Well, he's really frustrated. I mean, I'm sure going on to court he felt he'd be able to dominate the front court in this match, dictate the game, and he's really not been able to do that at all. This Japanese pair have driven him off that net position.
Yeah, it's been their quality. It's not that he's particularly had an off day, it's the fact that the Japanese have played so well.
Yeah, Hirata in particular on the front court's been very good, but they've combined very well, the Japanese pair. They've closed the spaces down quickly and not given him room to play. And they're not winning those exchanges.
Oh, here's the incident where he stamps on his racket. That's good.
Good return. He's found the winner on these mid-court exchanges, but they've given him a lot of practice.
Play.
It's called good.
I think the umpire's corrected it. The umpire's corrected.
Yeah, overall from the umpire, good umpiring, because the Chinese players absolutely incensed by that, and I have to say, my instinctive reaction was that it was wide.
See it here.
Yeah.
Good umpiring. Kept his cool, had to think about it. Overruled. That's a good angle again.
And good response too.
Yep, yeah, the overall runs against them. They didn't complain. There was nothing they could do once the umpire had made his call. They accepted it, refocused, and played a very good point. But it was a huge point, the previous point, the overrule.
Yeah, at this stage of a match. Brave umpiring, but good umpiring. It's just getting better and better. What a
Great quality from both pairs there. Both pairs had their opportunities, but the defence from both pairs was excellent there. Eventually Kayun made the difference on the front court.
Play.
Oh, he's pushed it well wide. Well, he's played such a good match, has Hirata. Disappointing for him to make that sort of error at this stage, because now it is 5 match points to the world champions. Only needed the one. What a terrific men's doubles. 21-15 in the deciding game. And Kai-Yun and Fu Haifan thank the crowd for their support, and it has been a good crowd all afternoon here in Luzhou.
Match won by Kai-Yun Fu Haifan, 21-12, 19-21, 21-15.
This the final rally. Full stretch. Hirata makes the error. So confirmation of the score: 21-12, 19-21, 21-15 in a match just 3 minutes shy of the hour mark.